How's everybody doing? This is Frankie O'Hearn, the Irritated Irishman. Today I'm just going to do a quick video. I just want to thank everybody that I had the honor of being on the Irish Patriot show yesterday for about 10 minutes. And then Niall and Aidann were gracious enough to dump me into a second chat room where me and a bunch of guys just went back and forth for like three and a half hours. It was a blast. A couple things really emotional for me. This older Irish gentleman, I think in his probably 60s, mid 60s, got on and he almost broke down, and he said that he just couldn't believe how much support they had been getting, and he couldn't believe that there was actually younger guys like me over here that were so passionate about what they're going through in Ireland now with this invasion. So I kept getting comments that I'm a racist. You're a racist. You're a leftist. You're this and that. First off, I'm not a leftist. Second of all, if I'm a racist, because, and I'm gonna kind of paraphrase what this journalist said yesterday. And this guy was very intelligent too, just like Christopher John is. But he said basically, it's okay for everybody to get along, but imagine, and I'm just paraphrasing basically what he said, but imagine 50 lanes of traffic, everybody stay in their own lane. And if there's a crash or something and somebody needs help, then, the other people will get out to help. But other than that, everybody stays in their own lane. Well, Ireland is not a country that needs to be multicultural. It's not meant to be. It's ancient. It's meant to be Ireland. And my feelings are that Ireland needs to stay Ireland, and that the only flag that should be flown in Ireland above any other flag should be the Irish flag. And that is it. I won't bend or twist on that belief. So I don't even want to listen to reason. There are no reasons. The debates are over. So I want to say that when Niall and Aidann, and it's not when, or it's not if, I should say, we take Ireland back. It's when we take Ireland back. And it's going to happen. But when it does, Niall and Aidan's show, The Irish Patriot, is going to go down in history. The way Michael Collins went down in history, the way the original Sinn Féin, and that's another thing I want to speak about, that phrase cannot change, and the meaning does not change, us amongst ourselves like no other. The phrase doesn't change, and two words still have meaning. It's the political party that took that word and distorted it and then fucked it all up. So let's forget about the Sinn Féin political party, and let's just worry about the phrase itself. It still means something, because once we take back Ireland, we're going to take back that phrase. And if another party wants to use it, then we'll just have a group of guys that will decide who uses it and screen them. This is a picture, and I've shown this before. This is an 8x10 I had taken off the original picture. That's the one I sent to Niall. That's in the streets of South Boston, I think 71 or 72. One of the 3 or 4 marches I was in with my grandfather, Big Mike. And I'm going to have it framed. I'm going to hang it up in my room. And if that makes me a racist, so be it. But the Irish flag gets flown in Ireland. It's called Ireland for a reason. And for 1,000 years, it's been feckled and whored off of by mostly the Limeys. And now, look, now what? They're giving up whole entire hotels to migrants. They get off buses. But people don't realize, and I said it yesterday, if somebody brings a fucking virus over, or brings a fucking bug or an insect that's not indigenous to that land, it happened here. It can just fucking devastate crops or whatever else. So keep being fecal minded, or keep being stubborn, but remember, the whole Protestant Catholic thing is bullshit. Just because one believes in saints and statues and the other one doesn't, in the end of the day, you're still Irish people. All right? In the end of the day, it's still the Lord Jesus Christ and the Son of God. And that's all that matters. But if the Irish don't unite, and I don't mean wait 4 or 5 years. You don't have that much time. I'm talking soon, within next year. If the Irish people, both sides, don't unite and agree that Ireland belongs to Ireland, to the Irish people, and that these other people do not belong there, you're going to lose it. You've been the minority in your own country. And then what's going to happen, you're going to start getting your shops and stores and everything else taken over. And we're going to go back to the fucking late 1800s over here, where you're going to see signs in the window that are going to say Irish need not apply. Okay? So, Ireland belongs to the Irish. The debate is over. Everybody's done talking. Everybody's pissed off. And I'm staying in for the long haul. And that is fucking it. I'm not going to bend or twist. And by the way, there's a man named Patrick Downey, I think his name is. I'm going to write Congress over here because this guy was deported for something really fucking stupid. And I think he's over in Russia now. But this guy, Patrick Downey, was deported over something he said or did here or over in Ireland. It's fucking foolish. So we got to get to the bottom of that and get Patrick Downey back to a place he really loves. And if he loves where he's at, fine. But if he loves America, then he needs to be back here. Okay? If he loves Ireland, and I know he does because he was on the call, then he needs to be back in Ireland. But this guy to be deported over something fucking foolish, and maybe something over he said or over his views, I mean, for crying out loud, we're allowed to have our views. I mean, if that was the case, I guess they'd be fucking deporting me too, right? What's next? But Michael Collins, his anniversary yesterday. So I think what's going to happen is Niall Aidann, and there's going to be a few hundred of us that should have been there in April of 1916, because that's the beliefs we have and that's the convictions we have here, and it's going to stay that way. So, Schlan, and thank you to everybody that accepted me yesterday. It was a blast. It was very emotional, but I had a blast. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But stay on it. The real Irish Patriot show, the Irish Patriot. Type it into YouTube here. If you're on my channel and you haven't checked it out, Niall and Aidann, and they're on Discord, and get into the chat room. All right, Slán, Sinn Féin. See you later. Oh, and Chucky Allah too, because that's gonna happen. Bye.